Hi guys, welcome back to You've Got This. Today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to start over.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to You've Got This, the channel that's dedicated to teaching you all the life skills that you need to make it in this world. No, start over. Hey guys, welcome back to You've Got This, the channel that's dedicated to teaching you all the life skills that you need to make it in this world. Today we're going to talk about personal hygiene. And I am going to be talking a little bit about some personal things that might make you feel a little squeamish. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that you're okay with it, but we'll talk about a couple body parts, but it's no big deal. For some reason, I had someone that's in their mid-20s tell me that his generation has trouble with hygiene, and maybe that's not true for everybody, but I have seen, because I am on Reddit a lot, I have seen a lot of posts about young people that aren't taking care of some of the basic hygiene stuff, or that their parents never even taught them any hygiene. And the other thing is that I'm not sure if they still teach that in school, but anyway, so we're going to talk about it. It's pretty basic stuff, but let's start first with your teeth. Your teeth are incredibly important. Not only to maintain healthy teeth and healthy gums so that you don't have gum disease or cavities or, and those things can lead to so many problems. I mean, it's expensive, it's painful, it doesn't have to happen. If you maintain your teeth, you should be able to live out your entire life with the original teeth that you had. Sometimes something can go wrong, but in theory, your teeth should last you a lifetime, and it's easy to accomplish if you're taking care of them. The other thing is that they have found, they're starting to find that there may be a connection between gingivitis, the bacteria that causes gingivitis in your mouth, and Alzheimer's. And I will link an article below in case you're curious about it, but Alzheimer's is a serious mental decline that elderly people get, and it can be incredibly hard on the person that has it and their family members. So, I mean, if there is indeed a connection between your gingivitis and Alzheimer's, well, there may be something you can do about it. So let's talk about your teeth. You have to brush twice a day, morning and night. So when you get up before you go to work or school, and when you go to bed at night, you're brushing your teeth. It's non-negotiable, and it only takes a few minutes. You have to do it. You can use a traditional toothbrush. The one thing you have to be careful about with a traditional toothbrush is, first of all, you need to make sure to get all the surfaces, the flat surfaces, the fronts, and the insides of your teeth all along the gum line. You're supposed to do it with small circular motions. You don't want to scrub hard. Do not scrub your teeth hard, or you will remove over time the enamel on your teeth, and you can't replace the enamel as of yet. I know that there's some science that's working on that, but we don't have it yet, and once it's gone, you open yourself up to a whole host of problems. So don't over scrub. Just make sure to be thorough in how you brush your teeth. This is a traditional toothbrush. You want to change out your toothbrushes fairly regularly, probably like every 3 months or so. The bristles become splayed, and they don't cover the surface properly, and then they also harbor a lot of bacteria. Even if you wash them off afterwards thoroughly, there's still bacteria, and you're just putting it back into your mouth. I like these sonic toothbrushes that I'm not sure if it's the vibration or the sound, the actual vibration of the brush or the sound, but anyway, they clean very thoroughly. My dentist recommended that I use one, and now my whole family uses these. It really cleans well, and you don't have to scrub. It does a lot of it for you. Just kind of run the brush over your teeth gently. It does a lot of the work, and in either case, you want to scrub your tongue too. After you've brushed your teeth, rinse your mouth out, and then brush your tongue, because a lot of bacteria gets on your tongue. And after you've brushed, you need to floss. That's non-negotiable also. You have to floss. A lot of bacteria and food gets stuck in between, and plaque builds up in between your teeth. At least once a day. I floss at night, but it probably makes more sense to floss in the morning. But either way, do it once a day, all right? There's the string floss, and then this is like a flat plastic floss. This is the cheap brand. Floss can be kind of expensive, but it's worth it for your teeth. This is the flat plastic kind, and you want to get in between each and every tooth when you do floss, all right? You do not want to go around with yucky, poopy breath, and you want to have a nice, fresh mouth if you can, if you can. I mean, sometimes you eat foods that make your breath smell and stuff, but at least do your part to keep your teeth safe and healthy, and your gums. When you're bathing, you need to bathe every day. Now, I know that some people don't shower every day or take a bath every day, and you may not even have the facilities to, because in this day and age, some people are homeless, some people are living out of their cars, some people are being moved from place to place. Maybe you're traveling, I don't know, or maybe you're having to live not in a house, and that's the reality for some people, but that doesn't mean you can't bathe. I would recommend a shower or a bath every day. If you can't, you at least have to attend to your private parts and to your face and your feet. So what you need to do is you need to wash your face, you need to wash your armpits, you need to wash your private parts, front and back, and you need to wash your feet at the very least. It makes you feel better. It lifts you up to be fresh and clean. I know there's a lot of depression right now. There's clinical depression. There's also some more general depression that people are feeling, anxiousness and not feeling like they can even sometimes get up off the couch. One thing that you can do for yourself to at least lift yourself up a little bit is to maintain your hygiene and to bathe. So you need to do that on a regular basis. You know, a skunk can't smell his own smell, they say, but people around you probably can. So you need to do everything in your power to maintain a clean body. If you're an uncircumcised male, you know, you have that foreskin that creates extra skin and space for bacteria, dead skin cells, things like that. You need to be cleaning in there and getting the, just cleaning regularly, because it's a breeding ground for bacteria and just for stuff to accumulate. Same with your belly button. Anybody that has a belly button, which we all do, some belly buttons are deeper than others. Periodically, you need to clean that out with a little soap, all right? And just get out the lint and dead skin cells and all that. For women, if you're menstruating, you need to give yourself a little extra attention and freshen up throughout the day. And so you're maybe going to have some fresh wipes or a paper towel and water or whatever, and you're going to refresh through the day. And maybe keep spare underwear and feminine hygiene products in your backpack or in your purse, just in case you need them or you have an accident. So just keep that in mind. And after you have bathed and freshened yourself up, you can either choose not to use deodorant or antiperspirant. Antiperspirant actually stops your body from sweating, whereas deodorant just kind of masks. Some people don't want to use it, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on the time of day. Or it depends. I hope you'll cut that kite. What it does is it depends. Sometimes it depends on how active I'm going to be or whether I'm going out. If I've bathed and I'm just going to be sitting around the house, I probably don't need it or want to use it. But if I'm in a stressful situation, if I'm doing something at work, if I'm going to be out in public, I might use some deodorant or some antiperspirant, depending. But I leave that up to you. If you have a clean, fresh body, it's probably okay if you don't. After you've bathed, you need to moisturize your skin. You've washed off the oils, the natural oils on your skin, and that's a protective barrier for your skin. So you should apply some moisture to your skin after you've kind of stripped it off when you bathe. After you've done that, make sure you apply sunscreen daily. It's incredibly important. It protects you against photoaging, which is damage from the sun. damage from the sun not only disrupts the melanin in your skin and causes it to congregate into little groups and cause all those age spots you see on older people, which I have. It also causes a accelerated loss of collagen in the skin. Collagen plumps up your skin, and that's why you see older people have thinner skin. So it combats those things, but most importantly, it helps protect you against skin cancer. And so you've got to use sunscreen. And if you feel like you want some color, go ahead and use a little bit of tanner, but don't use sun instead. It's important to have exposure to sun. You need to have some natural light in your eyes. You need to have some vitamin D, but you want to make sure you're protecting your skin while you do it. Let's see, when you're washing your hair, you may or may not use shampoo. Some people do and some people don't. I know someone who never uses shampoo. She vigorously washes with water, and it has to do with her hair type, and she feels that you can naturally achieve a balance with the natural oils in your hair and stuff for healthy hair to not use it. I personally need to use shampoo. My skin is oily, my hair is oily, I just have to use it. I like it. My hair looks better when I do, but I leave that up to you. But anyway, so that's up to you. Research it and decide for yourself. As far as your ears, if you're going to use Q-tips, you have to realize that they can be dangerous. I do use Q-tips. I use it to remove makeup under my eyes, but I also use it for my ears on the exterior of my ear, and then just barely in the side of the ear canal. Usually, I kind of hate the feeling of water in my ear after I've showered. It's usually to kind of clean that. But earwax is important. It's protective for your ear canal, and you want to have it. But sometimes we get excess, and so if you're at the very entrance to your ear canal, you can gently, carefully wipe. If you go too deep, it hurts and you can damage your eardrums, so don't do that. Your nails. After you've bathed, you need to clip your toenails, and you need to clean out under and around your nails. So at least once a week or every 2 weeks, you're going to clip your toenails with a nail clipper. And then they usually have an attachment like this, and that allows you to get under the toenails and get the dead skin cells and dirt and stuff out, and same with along the sides of the toenails. If you don't have one of these on yours, well, you can use a nail file, the tip of a nail file. But especially for women who tend to have longer fingernails than guys, although I know some guitar players who have awesome long fingernails, but you have to keep them filed. They get jagged, they catch and snag on things, they tear, so you have to regularly file your fingernails and clean them out. Clean out underneath your fingernails. Now, some guys might not need that if they're clipping their fingernails and clipping them somewhat close, then you probably don't need one, but women and men that have longer fingernails will want a nail file. Okay, the last thing I want to talk to you about is the importance of having clean bedding and towels. So like I said, peruse Reddit on a daily basis. It's kind of my time waster. But I know there are guys that don't change their bedding out. You have to change your bedding, your pillowcases and your sheets on a weekly basis. Do not leave them on for months. It's gross. There are skin cells, there are body oils, there are body fluids. You need to be changing those things out. And if you have bad skin, laying on a pillowcase that's dirty is going to only exacerbate it. If you're having problems with pimples and stuff like that, or clogged pores, fresh, clean pillowcases are nice. Same with towels. Hand towels get really dirty. I've been in houses, my house even, where it's been a few days since I changed the hand towel in my bathroom, and they're pretty dirty. I mean, you think you're washing your hands really well with soap, and you dry, and after a few days you look and you're like, oh man, there was still a lot of dirt left on my hands, gross. But anyways, change out your hand towels and your body towels at least weekly, all right? Because again, you're leaving a lot of dead skin cells and hair and stuff like that on your towels, and so have fresh ones. It's really pleasant when you've cleaned out, it's really pleasant when you've changed out your bed sheets and they're fresh and clean and you go to bed, and it's just comforting to have fresh smelling sheets and they're nice and crisp still, and and kind of helps put me to sleep. I typically change mine out on Sunday, so on Sunday nights I crawl into bed and I smell how nice and fresh they are, and I get all snuggly and I go, oh, I sleep like a baby. So anyway, it's good for you to have good hygiene. It doesn't take a long time. It's good for your health. It's good for your mental well-being. It's good for your social relationships, and it's just good for your mental state of mind to maintain. If everything else is chaos around you, if you're feeling down, at least maintain your body and keep yourself as healthy as you can, and that'll go a long way towards helping you in other areas of your life. All right, so anyway, I hope that was helpful. Please give a thumbs up and like the video, and also check out my website, you'vegotThisLife.com, for other videos that I hope that you find are interesting, and I'll see you soon.